Welcome to Infoware. Dirk and I are going to show you a new tutorial that Dirk has made. It's about the MapTrip interface, and let me show you what it is about. It's Dirk, you can't see that, but we can see it here on our end. So if you want to use MapTrip, most of our customers don't use MapTrip as a standalone navigation, but instead they have their own application, and that is then supposed to communicate with MapTrip and send the destinations to MapTrip to the navigation where to go to. And Dirk has built an application or a tutorial in which you will build an application which starts MapTrip, starts the navigation app. So what you see here is the application that you're going to build in this tutorial. And this application then would start MapTrip and put it to the foreground or put it to the background, so you can decide which application you want to show to the user, and eventually which starts a guidance in MapTrip. So your application will send a coordinate to the navigation, and that then starts a guidance to that destination. Okay, Dirk, are you still there?
Yeah, hello, Thomas.
Okay,
Hello
good.
all.
Dirk, can you show us what you
Mhm.
have done?
Yeah, so I share my desktop at first, and what you can see here is our GitHub account where I uploaded the tutorial, which consists of 3 lessons: lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, and
And
one
those are the
lesson.
3 steps that I described earlier.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, correct. Yeah, and also I created a little README here, so which describes how the tutorial is structured.
Hmm.
And after the developer downloaded or cloned the tutorial, it looks like here in my development environment.
Hmm.
So what you can see here is nearly the same structure as in the GitHub project. Here you can see the lessons here, and yeah, that's it at first. And I think what you want to see is now what happens when I start it, or
Exactly. So in lesson 1, you explain how to initialize the MapTrip interface.
Mhm.
And can you show what the application looks like?
Yeah. So I started. I started it before, so I can switch directly to the app. Here you can see the buttons. What means the first button is related to the here. Sorry, I clicked at the button. The first lesson is button is related to the lesson 1 here.
Hmm.
So I go back. Sorry. The second button is related to the lesson 2, and the third button is related to lesson 3 here.
Hmm.
Yeah, and what happens if I use this, or I press this button, navigate in Cologne? It's what you explained before.
Then it starts MapTrip
Start
and
map.
brings it to the foreground. So those are the steps that you have covered in the first two lessons. And right, yeah. So this is what you have seen here is what happens in most professional navigation use cases. That somebody has an application that maintains a list of destinations where the driver should go to, and that would be your application. And your application would then trigger the navigation to take the driver to the next address, to the next destination. And that is exactly what these first 3 lessons cover. And Dirk has he's really made a good documentation, and along with the code and an explanation that you can download all that and then follow his guideline and create this application. And this will show you on a step-by-step basis how you can use the MapTrip interface in your own application. Okay, so what do you need in order to do this? You can go to our GitHub page. Thank you, Dirk.
Sorry,
And
yeah.
go to github.com/maptrip dash navigation. And then you need to go to our website and download Maptrip. And that is
Yeah.
basically all you need to do. And then you can start this type of development. And if you have any questions, if you run into problems, or if you have any feedback for us, please contact us. You can write Dirk directly to via support@infoware.de. And yeah, it would be great to hear from you, and I hope you like this tutorial. Thank you.
Thanks.